It's not an adaptation, first of all. It's an inspired story from Jigna Vora's book, which is called Behind Bars in Baikala.
It may seem like it makes life easier, but actually it makes it more difficult because then you kind of have to create and build your own little world. Then you have a guiding force like Hansal and great script material.
इमरान के ज़्यादातर लाइंस के साथ यही एक फ़ायदा है कि वो ज़्यादातर लाइंस जो हैं वो इतनी ज़्यादा रिलेटेबल हैं. अगर आपका ज़रा सा भी कॉन्शियस जिंदा है आज के टाइम पे तो इतनी ज़्यादा रिलेटेबल होती है कि हाँ यार बिल्कुल सच बात तो बोल रहा है ये आदमी. तो आई थिंक इट मेड थिंग्स ईजी फॉर मी.
Hi, my name is Monica, and today we have with us the cast of Scoop. Hello, welcome to Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you.
And first and foremost, I just like to know how are you doing today?
Very good, actually.
Absolutely
Very
fine.
fresh, very excited.
Okay. First of all, I watched the 4 episodes, and I'm very intrigued by the characters. But I also want to know from all 3 of you. It's an adaptation of a memoir. It's a real story. The names have been changed in the show itself. What I do want to know, when you get into a real life character and the skin of the character, is it difficult? Because are you all skeptical or hesitant as well? Because like this is someone has lived this journey, and it's a pretty jarring story, and it was in headlines everywhere. So how do you prepare for characters like these?
It's not an adaptation, first of all. It's an inspired story from Jigna Vora's book, which is called Behind Bars in Baikala. We were very clear, the entire writing team was very clear that it's just the book we are inspired from, but the characters were written, which was fairly different, refreshing, you know. And yes, I mean, the story is about Jigna Vora also. When it came to all of that, it literally took me back in time, and I know about this, you know, incident which happened in 2011. I had heard of it, and I started researching. I started, you know, seeing online about it and all. So Hansal sir was very clear that you're not following anybody. You are just following the script. And when I read the script with Ankur Pathak, Hansal Mehta's team, an ex-journalist, so I had gone with him, you know, to the real journalists, crime reporters. I was shadowing a few people, Shazia also. I had gone to the police station to understand the body language and all. So those kind of things I had done. Other than that, I had just followed the script.
Yeah. If for you?
I mean, the brief was same, to be honest, that, you know, it's an inspired story. So one didn't really need to get into skin of the character, but not skin of the character of a specific person. So that kind of, I would say, just opens up, you know, while it may seem like it makes life easier, but actually it makes it more difficult because then you kind of have to create and build your own little world, you know. But then you have a guiding force like Hansal and great script material. Makes life easy.
मेरे लिए तो देखिए बहुत ही आसान है क्योंकि जिस बुक से इंस्पायर्ड भी है ये सीरीज़ वो शुरू मतलब वो जहाँ घट रही है वहाँ पे मेरा कैरेक्टर है ही नहीं तो मेरा तो उससे कोई लेना देना है ही नहीं. तो फॉर मी ऑल्सो हंसल सर का ब्रीफ वही आई थिंक वो तो सबको ही सेम था कि भाई ये जो स्क्रिप्ट है यही तुम्हारी पूरी सच्चाई है, यही तुम्हारी दुनिया है, तुम्हें ये सब कम्युनिकेट करना है. नाउ इट इज़ योर चॉइस, आप कैसे इस कैरेक्टर को बनाना चाहते हैं, क्या रखना चाहते हैं. एक आध दो चीज़ें कि भाई थोड़ा सा ये क्वालिटी होनी चाहिए तुम्हारे कैरेक्टर में, फलाना होना चाहिए. 2-3 इंस्ट्रक्शंस के बाद इट वाज ऑन अस कि हम उस कैरेक्टर को कैसे बिल्ड करते हैं. तो
राइट. बट आपके कैरेक्टर में इन जनरल आई फील लाइक देयर इज सो मच एम्पैथी दैट ही शोज टुवर्ड्स the fellow journalist or in general his juniors in general, although he has to be very rigid in the system as well. दिखाना है कि यार काम भी करना है, but we have to ensure that they are also mentally fit and they are what they are doing. You have to back them up, and obviously he does that with Jagruti throughout the first 4 episodes that I have watched. When a character like this comes to you, आप कभी मतलब आप तो इंडस्ट्री में काफ़ी साल से हैं, and have you met any such journalists or such editors where you face this kind of like, or maybe कहीं से inspire हुआ है कि maybe you came up with the entire thing all together while it was written in the script as well?
देखिए आई थिंक मोटे तौर पे अगर मैं उसको बोलूँ तो इट इज़ जो एक बेसिक आइडिया था कि उनको एज ह्यूमन मतलब जनरली क्या होता है कि हम जर्नलिस्ट करना है या कॉप करना है या डॉन करना है या कुछ भी, तो ना एक आइडिया बन जाता है कि ऐसा होता है.
Right.
तो द बेसिक आइडिया वाज कि नहीं, दे आर ऑल ह्यूमन. तो एक इंसान कैसे इस सिचुएशन में बिहेव करेगा. एंड जहाँ तक ये बात है आई एम श्योर बिकॉज कॉन्शियसली कुछ नहीं था पर कहीं ना कहीं से हो गई बिकॉज आई हैव मेट मेनी जर्नलिस्ट्स, मतलब सीनियर एडिटर्स से भी मिला हूँ, सिंस मतलब बॉम्बे आने से भी पहले, मतलब वो अलग बात है कि बॉम्बे आने के बाद ज़्यादा हो गया वो, पर जब मैं दिल्ली में भी काम कर रहा था, थिएटर भी कर रहे थे, तो आसपास लोग मिलते रहते हैं इस तरह के, कोई दोस्तों के फादर थे या कुछ थे, तो आई एम श्योर उससे कहीं ना कहीं इम्पैक्ट पड़ा ही होगा। इट इज़ इम्पॉसिबल कि आपका सिर्फ कॉन्शियस माइंड जो है वो कैरेक्टर को बिल्ड करे, इट इज़ ऑलवेज योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड दैट एक्चुअली गेट्स द बेस्ट थिंग्स फॉर योर कैरेक्टर। तो आई एम श्योर कहीं ना कहीं से होगा, बट कॉन्शियसली कहीं से नहीं था।
Right. In terms of crime reporting, and you said you were shadowing people, and Ankur, I think I've seen him on ground so many years. Like, I think a lot of people have followed his work as well. And shadowing in general, I think crime reporting in general, पहले तो कितने iterations आए हुए हैं, just you sort of like, they're very like in your face with, but she's more mellow. She knows how to do this, but also she's a little street smart in that sense. It's a very, but throughout the story, Shroff ho ya Imran ho ya like, there is never black and white. It's very grey in the sense, and I think you sort of live those characters in sort of rooting for Jagruti at this point. At least the four episodes jo dekhe hain. Do you think that now that, have you watched this show now, or like anything that while working on the show, did you feel that way, you were rooting for your character more?
Yeah, of course, because she was constantly trying to prove, you know, that in the series also there is a dialogue कि मैं एक crime reporter हूँ, वो भी एक female crime reporter हूँ. अगर मैं अपना headline नहीं दूंगी तो I'll be gone, you know. So she's very well aware of that, and she's literally struggling to be on top, and she knows that she has the ability and the capability of doing that. So, but it comes with a lot of other things also, you know, like people are trying to pull you down. Female crime reporter है, so you know वो इतनी आगे क्यों जा रही है, तो उसके repercussions भी थे इसमें. So yes, she was literally working hard, and she knew where she wanted to be.
Right. Harman, in general, I feel like you've been in the industry for so long, but I do feel like this has been a pretty interesting character. And do you think that Hansal brought out something different from you that maybe not previous directors or maybe filmmakers have not maybe seen that previously? Because Shroff is such a complex character, and the moment from the get-go itself, you sort of like pretty much take that screen and take that role, especially in the fourth episode where the bathroom scene happens, and then you come on stage and the press conference. It's pretty interesting how he's managed to do that, how layered it is. So do you think that now the potential is being seen more?
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope that everything you've said is the gospel truth. But time will tell. You know, I just feel that you know, kudos to Hansal, obviously, to actually, you know, he's always had a very, I think, a keen eye on you know, really casting really well. Obviously, his subject matters have always been strong, you know, but he's always been very strong when it comes to casting. So, you know, obviously, when this was being worked upon, I was hoping that it would pan out right. But I think I must have also matured over the last decade while not working as an actor. So I don't know how that happened. But I guess something felt right. Yeah. And, you know, let's hope, fingers crossed, that, you know.
Right. There's a particular line, and I do want to not misquote it, and
wow.
I just have to say your character says that.
We know that.
Do you remember that there was a time when सब लोग जब लोग entertainment के लिए movies देखा करते थे और national interest के लिए topic के लिए news पढ़ा करते थे? It's such a pretty interesting line. It mirrors the society today as well. And I do feel like exactly what's happening. ये तो अगर तो past का दिखा रहे हैं, but in society अभी भी very similar है. और ये like, you know, over the years, entertainment industry has also sort of become like an entertainment तो नहीं, national news बन गई है. जब ये बोल रहे थे आप line, do you think that you sort of, what was happening, what was in your mind, and that sense, is it mirroring the industry now that you all have also worked for so long?
आई थिंक जैसे पहले मैं बोल रहा था, जैसा एक्चुअली आपने अभी जो बात बोली कि वो रिफ्लेक्शन जो है वो दिखता है, आई थिंक ये लाइन पढ़ते हुए इट वाज क्वाइट क्लियर कि अच्छा वो एक रिफ्लेक्शन जो है इसके अंदर आ रहा है, वही दिमाग में रखते हुए. सो इट वाज अ वेरी ट्रू थिंग जब मैं बोल रहा था कि हाँ ये बात बिल्कुल सच है. इमरान के ज़्यादातर लाइन्स के साथ यही एक फ़ायदा है कि वो ज़्यादातर लाइन्स जो हैं वो इतनी ज़्यादा रिलेटेबल हैं. अगर आपका ज़रा सा भी कॉन्शियस जिंदा है आज के टाइम पे तो इतनी ज़्यादा रिलेटेबल होती है कि हाँ यार बिल्कुल सच बात तो बोल रहा है ये आदमी. तो आई थिंक इट मेड थिंग्स ईजी फॉर मी कि आराम से सच बोल पाया मैं.
Right. Since I have to wrap up before that, I do want to ask this, particularly for each role that you all prepared. Was there a particular takeaway, or was there a learning curve in this while shooting this story altogether for all three of you?
Yeah, I learnt a lot from Hansal sir, you know. First of all, I really like the way he directs, you know, he just gives that liberty to an actor. So you feel very confident. And I'm a very director's actor, I would say. I feel very nervous first 2-3 days, you know, कि sir को पसंद आएगा कि नहीं, मेरे director को पसंद. So I am always, you know, wanting to kind of feel that is he okay with my takes? Is he you know, am I meeting his expectation? And after 3-4 days, I felt very good that, you know, if Hansal sir comes to me, then only, you know, he wants me to tweak something. If he's not coming to me, that means I'm going on the right track, you know. And he gives you that liberty to just breathe the way you want to as an actor. So I think that was a good thing that I learned on the show.
Definitely.
And I learned a lot from them also, seriously.
अच्छा चेक पहुंच गया
हाँ ये
Seriously.
इसको मैसेज आया
I do feel like, yeah,
yeah.
that's true, because I feel
Account credited.
has been seamless in anything that he's done. The character के अंदर जब पानी की तरह जब mix हो जाता है ना.
मुझे आज ही पता चला that he had called Hansal sir 2 days back. I'm a little nervous and all that. For me, तो I was like, अरे Zeeshan के साथ acting करनी, oh my god, मैं कैसे करूँगी? Literally, I had that thought.
Thank you.
बस चेक भेज देना फटाफट.
अरे उसमें अब गूगल पे का टाइम है यार, कैसी बात कर रहे हो? वही हाँ नहीं मतलब बहुत सीखा है. जैसे वही कह रहा था कि मेरा हरमन के साथ बहुत कम शूट है. एक बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ मैंने देखी कि एज एक्टर कई बार हम क्या गलती करते हैं कि जब डायलॉग्स नहीं होते और सामने वाले के ज़्यादा डायलॉग्स हैं और ख़ासतौर पर अगर वो अटैकिंग डायलॉग्स हैं तो उसमें ज़्यादा एक्टिंग करने लगते हैं कि लगता है कि खाली तो नहीं जा रहा, कुछ कर दूँ बीच में ये वो. बट ही वॉज सो काम एंड कॉन्फिडेंट. मतलब वो मुझे देख के बहुत अच्छा लगा था कि आराम से एकदम बैठे हुए हैं और जब अपना टाइम आया सिर्फ उस टाइम पे जितने की ज़रूरत है उतने में डिलीवर की लाइन एंड देन ही वाज कंफर्टेबल इन हिज स्पेस एंड स्किन. वो जनरली एक्टर्स गलत करते हैं. तो 2 ही सीन है हमारे क्योंकि साथ में तो मैं उससे ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं मिला मुझे ऑब्जर्व करने का. देखूंगा इनके लिए तब और बात करूंगा. तो डेफिनेटली मतलब दैट वाज समथिंग जो बड़ा मोटिवेटिंग था मेरे लिए. मतलब मैं अगर बहुत ऑनेस्टली बोलूँ तो मेरे लिए वो सीखने वाला था कि हाँ कई बार ये गलती होती है, बहुत ज़्यादा अपने आप को रोकना पड़ता है, बट इतना कॉन्फिडेंट होकर बैठना दैट वाज रियली इम्प्रेसिव. इसका जो है तैयारी जितनी करती हैं ये करिश्मा, तो वो एक बहुत ज़्यादा कमेंडेबल बात है डेफिनेटली. एंड उसके साथ भी मतलब जनरली क्या होता है जब लोग ज़्यादा तैयारी करते हैं तो ओपन नहीं होते, बहुत ज़्यादा कि ऐसे ही करूँगी बस ऐसे ही करूँगा इस तरह में फंस जाते हैं. शी इज़ स्टिल वेरी ओपन. जब सीन हो रहा होता है कि हल्की सी टोनैलिटी अगर वहाँ बदलती है तो शी विल ऑल्सो चेंज हर टोन, विच शोज़ के यार याद तो किया है, तैयार किया है, बट वो स्पेस जितनी छोड़नी चाहिए उतनी छोड़ी है. तो आई थिंक वो तैयारी में उतनी नहीं करता. ये एक सीखने का वो है कि लाइनें इतनी ज़्यादा मैं ज़्यादा ओपन रखता हूँ चीज़ें, इनकी तैयारी के बावजूद भी ओपन है. दैट वाज रियली कमेंडेबल. तो ये सीखा. और बाकी हंसल सर के उसमें मैं ये बोलूँगा इमरान कैरेक्टर के तौर पे मैंने क्या सीखा मैं कि बहुत अलग कैरेक्टर था. मुझे इससे पहले कभी किसी ने इतना एक काम कॉन्फिडेंट इन कंट्रोल कैरेक्टर में लोगों ने देखा नहीं. तो आई थिंक मुकेश और हंसल सर को इस बात का मैं थैंक्स बोलना चाहूँगा कि वो लोग इमेजिन कर पाए मुझे कि मैं इतने काम कैरेक्टर में आ सकता हूँ. तो दैट वाज रियली समथिंग कि हाँ मैं ये प्ले कर सकता हूँ का एक हल्का सा कॉन्फिडेंस आया है डेफिनेटली.
No, so I think, see, for me, it goes without saying, a quick honest confession, like Karishma said, you know, for me also, I was very nervous when I got to know that I'm with Zeeshan, and you know, thankfully, I only have 2 scenes. मैंने कहा एक में मुझे कुछ ज़्यादा बोलना नहीं है, तो वो तो निकल जाएगा. एक में बहुत बोलना है, तो फिर वो थोड़ा स्ट्रेस हो जाएगा मुझे. But I think it went very smooth. I think he's also a very easy guy to work with. You know, I think we hit it off as people, and that actually is my best takeaway from this. And that's kudos to, I think, the captain of the ship. It's not just the talent, it's also the quality of people. And I think that really hones your talent. So जब आप set पे होते हो और अगर अच्छे लोग हैं ना, by default you lose your inhibitions, you lose all your pretenses, and then you're like चलो ठीक है फिर अभी तो आपने अगर shot दे दिया, you look at it and say ठीक था कि because the lens catches what it catches, but the actor standing in front of you can see every little detail. So if that man is honest and he's someone you can trust, collectively your performance will go. And I think that for me worked out very well with her, with Zeeshan, and with every other actor on set.
Right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, first and foremost, because मैंने अभी 4 episodes ही देखे and I'm waiting for 2 more episodes to come. So all the very best for the show.
Thank you.
And in certain moments I was picking up, especially the emotional moments, especially for you. I think it's not easy to replicate these, or maybe whatever the stories you must have heard. But it's probably not easy, but it's pretty interesting to see that, especially the jail scenes and all. It's a pretty jarring, especially that one moment when she reaches Baikala. It's so jarring to watch.
Right.
But all the very best for the show, and I'm always looking forward to the next 2 episodes. Hopefully it will do really well. Congratulations.